part 2. All right, man, she's been soaking overnight. I got her back on the table and got the little map gas torch. Got it a little warm. Got it a little warm. Still nothing. So I took this. This is a Briggs & Stratton 670-218 little puller. I'm going to drill 3 holes through that rim and put nuts and bolts through there. See if we can't use this to try to pull while I beat and bang and heat and cut and cry. And let's see. What I'll do is stick this little thing through here and give it a give the rim a little scratchy right there. Oh, I can't move my hand now. Hurrah. There. Give it a scratchy right there. And we'll move up here. Give it another scratchy right there. Okay. Okay, we've got a place there, a little place right there, and a place right there. All right. It's kind of a last resort deal here. Let me grab a drill bit. I think I'm going to use a 1/4 size bolt. I believe that'd be good. Gooder than enough. Fancy. Okay. Take a punch. So your drill bit don't walk everywhere. Nice. There, right there. Nice. And right there. Good enough. Now we'll see if we can drill through the crazy thing. Ooh, push that thing off the table. All right, we're through one side. All right, perfect hole all the way through there. Now we'll do this one. If I can find where I did that. Ooh, I just realized I haven't got my safety glasses on. What am I doing? Whew. You get so into what you're doing, you don't think about your safety glasses. Okay. Now that I'm almost finished. Whew. Okay, let's see, how long of a bolt are we going to need? Stick that completely through there till I can feel it come out the other end. Well, I can't get my hand down there to fill that hole. We'll try this one. Okay, I feel that, so. I know that bolt needs to be at least that long. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna gather some hardware. All right, I found some bolts to go through there. All right, man. Let's see how this works. Use heat and force. Okay, I got a little force on it. Now let's use a little heat on it. Try not to heat up those bolts. Okay. A little more force. I got a feeling I'm gonna pull them bolts right through that wheel. I've got a feeling. Woo. This may be a long, arduous process. Yeah, that sucker ain't budging. Nothing budging, Roy. A little more. A little more heat. I'm gonna heat the inside of the hub too. That's pretty warm, herbal. Yeah, I had this thing soaking all night long. I tell you, all this can't be good on that transaxle. Oh boy, that thing is not budging. It's not budging. Not even a little bit. If I could just hear one good pop, I'd be so happy. Well, that's a lot of force on that thing now. Whew. Let's squirt it again with some STRIKEHOLD and let it soak for just a little while. Let's do that. Boy, if there was ever a time to give up, it's now. I called that customer. Wow. He said, man, don't worry about it. He said, you've worked too long and hard on that thing, man. He said, he don't care if it never comes loose again. He'll just have to crank it up and drive it where he wants to go. He can't just disengage the wheels, or at least one. So now we got to get it running. And I just have looked up and realized I thought it was a Briggs, but it's a Power More engine. Pow. Pow. He said it's been sitting for about a year. So hey man, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Well, first thing I gotta do is get that spark plug thing out of there. Let me look over here and see if I can find another spark plug I can unscrew the little doohickey from and stick in there and pull it out. Yeah, there's one. One of these little El Cheapos. Wow. What I'm gonna do is pull that off. Use that to try to put this in there and see, perhaps, maybe, hopefully. Look at there, got it out. Yeah. It's not even the same thread. All right. Got a good use for a brand new gold tip spark plug. Okay. I about let the camera fall over. All right. Let's get that spark plug out of there. That thing's rusted like the wheel is. I was just before taking the saw to that wheel over there and just destroying it. And I was gonna have to cut that hub off that axle. Just take my cutoff tool and just cut a couple of, I was like, what's the use? I knew the wheel and tire was gonna be, well, I can save the tire, but you can't just get the rim. You have to get the wheel and tire together, and that's close to $100 for that thing. Yeah, I'd say that thing's running a little rich. Running a little rich. Oh, let's see, that's gonna be a BPR 60. I don't even know, I ain't got a whole lot of hope in this thing that it even runs anymore. That carburetor's probably trashed, and I can't get parts for this Power More engine. What you do is you call the customer service number, and they'll put you on hold and mess with you and just wear you down for about an hour until you finally hang up. That's the way they do it, all right. Let me raise this camera a little bit so you can see. I don't think this engine's worth this NGK spark plug. I tell you what, I'm gonna quit taking stuff like this and working on this stuff for people. This big stuff, man. With my shoulder and hip and back, I can't wrestle this stuff around. This is the 4th tiller this week. Yep. 4th tiller this week. This is one of those big wheel horse rear Tine tillers too. I'm gonna leave it on this jack stand right here in case this thing cranks and wants to take off with me. I don't know anything about it, and it's not sitting level, so I can't really check the oil that well. That's the only dipstick. Well, here's a dipstick here. It's black and it says it's level, full, but this thing's leaned back awful far. It's probably real low. I ain't gonna worry about changing oil until I can figure out what's going on with this fuel system. Look in there, I think it's probably full of water. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I bit one off when I took this thing in. Look at that. That's pure water. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Well, let's get it drained. I own it now. Off with the carburetor. What do I do with it? To myself. There's the, I guess that's the choke. No, that's the throttle. Oh, there's a choke right there. I thought that was the fuel cutoff. Here. I'm trying to make stuff look like Hondas too much. Got two Phillips head screws going into that. I bet some of y'all thinking, you want some cheese to go with that wine, Dobie? Where's the other one at? There it is. All right. Well, that O-ring's all goofy. Get that back in there. Well, yep, we got one more. I figured it'd be another one. Mercy, mercy. Whew. Oh, Lord, Lord. Come out of there, fuel line. Come out of there, fuel line. Come over. Look at that. Pure water. Don't even smell like gas. Why do I do it to myself? I'm gonna have to get it off this jack stand. Yeah, I'm about to get another block of wood and look back at it. Tilt it forward. All right, all the fuel ought to run down to the front here. Fuel, water. I got a cup of ice in the freezer. I may refill my water jug with it. Oh, let's see. Let me grab a little pair of vice grips. Vice grippers. Put these on the end of that hose there, just barely snip them on there, that way it'll just hold it. Just use this for the weight. I'll go ahead and get this carburetor off. Help me make it through. Okay, here we go. Niagara Falls. Look at that, water. Water. And it's probably half full too. It's a metal gas tank, and I think we saved it just in time before it started rusting. See, if that was gas, that would just kind of work in like this spot here and just kind of spread, but that's just water. I'll tell you, this thing may end up on the back of the recycle guy's trailer with two more I got out there. One guy brought me a 1975 tiller. Somebody cut the points and condenser out of it, cut all the wires out, thinking they could put a magnetron coil on it. It has no fire. Can't get parts for it. That's one of them Evel Knievel tillers. Evel Knievel. Red, white, and blue from the mid-70s. All right, man, this thing's empty. I am so surprised this tank is not rusted yet. Wow. It's dry though. Okay, let me just blow it out real good. One more little drip right there. Yeah, that's nice and dry now. Look at that, we got little flies in there and everything. How do they get in there? Look at that. Half water and half gas. And I bet you when it finished separate, it's going to be probably 75% water. Let's clean this. I can quit hollering now. Let's take this carburetor apart and look. Take a good look at it. Let my thing go. There it is. All right, man. This is gonna be what makes or breaks us right here. Goodness gracious, let me blow it off. Uh-oh. I should have took that off first. Another but rusty water. Look at the goo in that. I can't believe the needle ain't seized up. That's what happens when you let your stuff sit outside for a year. Tell you what, I'm going to clean this carburetor. Put it back on, put some fresh fuel in it. If it cranks, we're done. If it don't, it's junk. Well, we already know it's junk. I just want to see if it runs. Power more is power less. Gonna get your power more. I've already wasted half a tank of MAP gas and carburetor cleaner and half a can of STRIKEHOLD. Well, this is an expensive repair. Alright, that's good. That's good enough for this place. That's good enough for this place. Man, I bet this thing's gonna leak like a sieve. Really ain't got no good place to put a fuel shot off, because you know the needle and stuff is going to leak. It's going to leak right out the carburetor vent, right into the throat. Right into my throat. Get this jet out of there. Ooh, what do you think the chances of me getting this main jet out? Hey, look at there. It broke loose. I don't think this is the one that the emulsion tube comes out of. I think it's fixed. Yeah. It should. It should pop out. Go to the choke side. It's a little bigger. Yep, there it goes. There you go. It came out. If I can get the emulsion tube, main jet, and this idle circuit right here clean, we may get lucky. I'll get lucky. Not getting lucky in love. It's a good carburetor. It says who are you? See the name brand of that? Who are you? I give up. Who are you? Mercy sakes alive. We're going to have to clean that needle seat too. We'll do the old Q-tip trick to that thing and pray it seals. Otherwise, I don't think he really cares. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, that's where's it at? Well, that is one nasty seat right there. Here, look how nasty that thing already is. Wow. That thing is nasty. Nope. That thing's gonna break right there on a... Try to use the other side. Then you gotta dig it out of the seat. So we'll just use a fresh Q-tip and do it again. Do it again, Johnny. Mm-hmm. Well. Ethanol fuel. Well, that thing shines like a new penny now. I don't know if you can see that. Shines like a new penny. Well, at least that's clean. Let me grab my little wire and poke through there. My little microscopic piece of wire. Okay. That's clear. That is clear. Get in the little hole. The hole is your home. Boy, it's so easy to cross thread and mess up these threads on this thing. They put that crazy D design on there so you can't get them out. They don't want you messing with it, but all you gotta do is take a screwdriver and still do it. Grab my other little wire. You gotta go through every single hole. Every single hole. Can't find the hole. There it is. Yep, missed it. Do the same thing on this side. Clear. Clear. Come here, little hole. I'll tell you, my eyes go cross-eyed. I'm trying to look at that. Clear, clear, and clear. Okay, stick the tube back up in there. Now we'll clean the main jet. Clean the rusty main jet. Boy, that thing's clogged. Clean and clear. Clean and clear. Here comes the wind again. Well, it must have stormed pretty good overnight last night. Golly. Well, that wind is whooping. I can hear limbs off my neighbor's pecan tree landing on my shed out there. So that needle's clean. Looks pretty good. Let's hope it seats and seals. Let's see, that goes like that, so that needs to go around that way. Now what do I do with the bolt nut? Here. Well, let's hope for the best and pray for the rest. All right, back to the tractor or tiller. It's not a tractor. The crankcase vent tube is split. Okay. Are we taking bets? You reckon this thing's gonna run? If it does, it's probably gonna surge and then leak like crazy. He don't care, he just wants to get his garden in. He said this was the last year he was going to try to garden. Gotta get that tube on there. Good. I ain't gonna put this on right now. I want to see if it runs first. We'll go get some fuel. All right, fill her up. I didn't put that hose clamp back on there. Y'all caught that, didn't you? Yeah, I can still get to it. Ooh, boy, I filled it completely full, man. This gas can right here, man, it flows. Well, I gotta put the lid on it. Wow. That's an entire tank of gas. That's about $3 worth. Woo! Get all this stuff off the table. Put it back on the jack stand. That'll do it. Get them front tires off the ground. Or tires, not front tires. It ain't got no tires. Yeah, I made a mess out of that wheel right there. All right, that thing ought to be full by now. I got to put that clamp. Uh-oh. Money. Okay, I got the hose clamp on there. Got fuel in it. She's been sitting there for a couple of minutes. No leaks, believe it or not. All right, y'all, take your bets. Put it on rabbit, choke. Ante up the bets. I'll be darned. Well, I tell you, I made a mess out of that wheel. Look at that. Look at it. Ugh. Well, I can't believe she runs. And that's all I'm doing. He can come and get it. He can come and get it. I don't know how to operate this thing. I think it says right here, if you pull that back, it'll activate the tines. And if you, that's reverse or something. Yeah, you gotta pull that back to make it go backwards or something. I don't know what to do to make it, well, oh, I guess when you engage the tines, it'll pull automatically. And you can unhook the wheels in case you don't want it to. But you ain't got that choice now. Pull that lever and you're gone, man. This thing is dangerous. Well, boys and girls, I appreciate y'all watching another Time Lovely video. Got whooped by a wheel, stuck wheel. Y'all be good, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Love you guys.